We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Okay. Alibi.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Das wage ich immer zu bezweifeln.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective? Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Okay, das war nicht so gut.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Das ist eine Lüge.
But you knew where he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail yards. That's where you jumped him. How did you hide the body?
You have an overly active imagination, young man. Do you have any proof of that allegation?
Ja, ich hab da so ein Ticket.
My husband is missing. You say he may be hurt, and the best you can do is berate me? You're a poor example of a man.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Neu? Ich sag, ich denke mal, stimmt.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Foto unterschrieben mit Nicole.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
Nicht mit der Alten nochmal reden? Nee, ne?
I'm sorry. If there's nothing more, I really think I should lie down.
Mist. Ja, diesmal war ich... Naja. Total inkompetent. Hab Mist gemacht. Und ja, hab die Alte beschuldigt.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't...
KTI. Big Joe.
Ja, ik weet, ik weet, ik weet.
Him on KTI.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Wer kennt mich? Du?
He's only a writer.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Du.
What do you think? Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mail.
Da liegt eine Zeitung.
For someone.
Kann mich nur
You
mit
know Frank
unterhalten.
Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
I just don't know.
Will die Zeitung haben. Hier oder was?
Frank Morgan? Who's asked?
Hier.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Das ist für ein Arsch. Verbindung zum verlassenen Fahrzeug.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Nicht wirklich.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Ja, hehe. Insta-Hit, Rechnung über Insta-Hit. Insta-Hit. Ja, wo war denn das? Name, Streichholzbrief, was genau? Ja, klasse.
Sorry. My mistake. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Sag Scheiße, Alter. Es ist kacke, dass das nicht da steht, wo die Sachen gefunden wurden. Das irritiert mich.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Come on, Morgan. It was
What the
only last
fudge?
night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Ich krieg's echt nicht mehr hin, ey. Das ging alles mal einfacher. Damals fürs Gezockte habe ich das hingekriegt. Und heute? Ja. Wir sollen den also beschatten.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. The siren?
Die Sirene angemacht habe. Habe ich die vorgehabt. Aus Versehen L3 gedrückt, weil ich mit L3 hier gleichzeitig lenke. Ach, scheiße.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan.
Ja, ja, komm.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
You've got a
Wow.
pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Darf nicht zu nah, darf aber auch nicht so weit weg.
Ah, that's it, we're spotted. Back off. Back off.
Ja, ist gerade ein bisschen, aber langweilig. Weil ich soll ihn ja nur verfolgen.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
La, la, la. Ja,
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
er hat angehalten.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Was? Ah, hier. 2. Schon wieder?
Apartment 2.
Das war doch schon mal Apartment 2. Dum, 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 dum.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Hä? 6? Also hier hinten. Hier.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
Stiften.
Go after him. I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Wieso hauen die mal ab? Wo ist er hin? Ui, ui, ui.
Mr. Black, get back here right now!
Ja.
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Okay. Das ist gut zu wissen. Mal abgeschlossen. Und morgen hätte bei härtere Befragung mehr über Edwin. Ja, weiß ich. Hätte ich wahrscheinlich 5 Sterne gekriegt. Naja, man kann nicht alles haben. Das ist jetzt DLC, siehst du? Glaube ich.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle.
Kann ich hier drüber springen?
Catch all the good
Nö,
ones.
geht nicht. Schade.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. Very funny.
Come on, man.
Du fährst. Okay, Bock zu fahren. Kommt der heute nochmal? Meine Fresse.
You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Okay.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Jo. Okay, an dieser Stelle mache ich für die heutige Session Feierabend. Und ich würde sagen, wir sehen und hören uns morgen. Ciao, ciao.